In this video, we want to find the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of n over n plus 1 factorial. So the way we're going to start is, let's start off with a sum plus e minus 2. So this is our starting spot. I know that e could be rewritten as sum from n equals 0 to infinity 1 over n factorial. So if I go from n equals 2 to infinity of n 1 over n factorial, I'm missing the first two terms. So I'm missing the terms when n is equal to 0 and when n equals 1. So when n equals 0, we have 1 over 0 factorial. When n equals 1, we have 1 over n factorial. And so this would just be the sum, and then 0 factorial and 1 factorial are 1, and then 1 plus 1 is going to give us 2. Okay. So that's why this is true. So e gets replaced. So I guess what we should say is e minus 2 then is a sum from n equals 2 to infinity of 1 over n factorial. So that's why these two are equal. Okay, so now I'm going to lower this index by 1. So if this goes down 1, this n goes up by 1. So we have to raise it up to n plus 1 factorial. Because when n equals 2, this is 2. When n equals 1, now this is also 2. Okay, the next step is we can add these two sums because they have the same indexes. They have the same denominator, so you just add the numerators. And now, just looking at the inside, we have n plus 1 over n plus 1 factorial, which you can break it up like this. And so that's just going to be 1 over n factorial. So that's what we have here. Recall that e is the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of 1 over n factorial. But here I have n equals 1. So I'm skipping that first term. That first term, n equals 0, is 1. So I'm going to have to add 1 to this in order for it to be e. In other words, e minus 1 will be the sum from n equals 1 to infinity of 1 over n. Okay, so that's why I have e minus 1 here. Now the e's are going to cancel, add 2 to both sides, and we get that the sum is equal to 1.